just Caster's cursed out LGD. So, do I go Aster 2-0? I need your advice.
Well, I'm going LGD.
Okay. If I go LGD, win 2-0. We all know how Caster's cursing works. Just happen. It always happens.
Make your choice.
Now. You're at
Well, I'll make my choice at the end of the game, I think.
How is that a choice?
Because then you can never get predictions wrong.
Yeah, that's not a choice anymore.
Yeah, but nobody knows that. If I just say, "Oh yeah, I definitely chose him,"
that's
you should try it.
It is magical, Papa.
No,
I'm giving you that look of like
disappointment.
Disappointment, sadness.
That's the signal to the guys in production who are just like, "Get this guy, shut up and stop looking at me." Well, you know, now we'll get in the
Didn't
game.
accomplish that though.
No, now I keep talking. We talk about the game instead of you know, our predictions.
Yeah,
We could high five like that.
easily. Did it right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard that.
I don't know if the mics picked that up, but that was our high five.
It was way better than theirs.
Now it's on cooldown.
Yeah, for... No, it's only a cooldown if you don't high five.
Yeah, well, ours goes on cooldown.
Where are you going?
It hurt my hand.
Sorry. Why? A little bit of trouble?
First spike late into the aggression. First blood there for Ori. Good stroke of fate on like 4 heroes, but no follow-up damage to really make anything of it.
It was
Ori
a
with first blood.
stroke of fate and the Tidebringer on like 4 heroes. So a lot of AoE damage, but 1 tango each is gonna patch them up, no problem. But yeah, why is a little bit just like he just walks forward? Like I'm a Bane, I'm pretty tanky.
Definitely not Ogre again this game.
Definitely not. Oh, I mean, sort of the same-ish. Flying Ghost with way too much base stats.
If he had a second head, I would totally give this to you, but not really the same. Cosmetically.
The head might be in a different dimension because it's a ghost. Very beautiful river.
Yeah. Can you swim in this high of water?
No, not that, dude. The creeps are so small and their feet aren't even covered by, like.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think you can swim there. No.
Well, I just meant your swimming abilities, not if.
Unless you slaughter, I guess. Technically, is he swimming when he does a tail dance? No, he's sliding, right?
I don't know. I guess it would be swimming at that point.
Well, I don't know.
How do you feel about this matchup? Quap, Kunkka. Not a matchup we see a lot, but certainly an interesting one. We don't see a lot of Kunkka, but, well.
We also see when they die, which
yeah.
is super unexpected in this lane. Like,
Well, I mean, what does Siamese Cat really have to offer except for enchant?
yeah, but how do you dial over one to fake of stroke of fate and void that does nothing on daylight? Must have stepped out of position. Be like, oh, a little bit too greedy. Probably like a range creep deny. He wouldn't want to get out anything. But yeah, mid lane should be relatively even. Kunkka can have a little bit of problems, like at higher levels, but you just go jungle, you get your levels and gold anyway. That's why mid lane is considered pretty meh nowadays, you know, by a lot of mid players. Including myself.
I say we just go Dota Reborn.
Okay.
1 courier per team again.
Yeah, but you have to upgrade
Yeah.
manually.
Make mid harder.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I would love that.
I remember you weren't a huge fan of water runes.
I'm a lane dominance player. I hate all this stuff. There should be no
Free-ish.
camps, no free water runes, no free courier.
is under attack.
Lose or win.
No, I like free courier. Free courier just because as a support, it always stunk spending all your starting gold on just nothing that really benefited you.
Never did support.
But like,
Dude.
I still want a magic stick.
Absolutely not.
Dude, did you play Dota when you literally just had like 1 slot for an sentry ward, 1 slot for an ops ward, 1 slot for a TP?
Yeah, it was hell.
It was great.
Hell for supports.
I like 2-hit every support because I had no items.
Yeah, that was the problem. It's no better. I still get 2 hit.
Yeah,
It's okay.
because neutral items and stuff make the enemy stronger too.
Yeah. And Bobica back on the line. He had a fantastic game number 1.
It's gonna be hard to replicate that. Oh,
Stop the TP.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope his bottle is coming though because he's real low.
He's hoping, you know, just fill it up on the bounty rune and get back into lane, make something happen. But
Gold
you know, how
for
much can
my
you do?
chest.
Wait, one more.
More right click, and Siamese Cat will be there. Keep
Died
going
for
down.
nothing, he said. Kind of true, actually.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. But I actually like this TA pick into the Night Stalker. Oh, a little bit of action in the top lane.
Ame hit with the God's Rebuke.
Oh.
Good Nightmare.
Is Master's name Mare? Is it good night?
Nightmare. Yeah. I see your jokes. He's a horse. He's a mare.
But yeah, like I like these really big right-click damage dealers against Night Stalker, because he wants to jump into the backline, but then you can just prevent it by being there and like 3 or 4 shotting him, which is also why I like PA so much against him. Very similar concept. Mars doing fairly well. This should actually be a pretty difficult lane, but he doesn't care. Faith Beyond.
Oh, looking for the Inkswell, but it was a little bit of hesitation, and that might cost Faith Beyond his life. Gets into the trees, gets away from this Enchantress for now. Working with that Tango regen, they've got the Ice Armor. And not a lot of mana left here on Siamese Cat anyway. Faith Beyond, dangerous game he's playing.
And he's struggling down here a lot. Like only 11 CS, no regen left. If you shut down Night Stalker early, he has no way back into the game.
Oh gosh,
nice.
God's Rebuke. God's will be felt, and well, it's gonna be Y who gets hit by it.
Yeah, already 1k gold ahead. Like the lanes are not going well at all for LGD. They're losing all 3. And we all know what happens when you lose those 3 lanes.
Your percentage of winning the game goes down very exponentially.
Yeah, it's...
Struggle.
What? Kunkka is losing super hard. 1k net worth behind. Damn. That's not what I expected at all. He's already full jungle. At level 4.
Oof.
Like, you never want to do that until you're like level 7, maybe 5 if it's really bad, but...
And this is nothing to say who hardly loses his lane, let alone twice in the same series.
Ori is back.
It's a bit early, but I will give it to you.
Thank you. He's level 6 and...
Oh my God.
Yeah. 1.5 levels ahead.
Yeah, he is. Ooh, man.
Hold it!
He can rotate.
Be careful, Hex! Oh, no mana.
Nightmare.
Bye-bye, Boboka.
Boosted Beam. And a kill there for Y. Now they're going to go after XXS.
Who's going after who?
Oh, yeah, well, Y's got to run. God's Rebuke once again. Not a lot of mana here for XXS, though, to follow that up anyway. Y will just fall back a little bit. Opens up the lane for Ame, who is starting to get back into things.
Yeah, Helm of Iron Will is too strong.
And this is, man, look at Siamese Cat. Stealing what should be Kunkka's.
Yeah, I mean, he's an Ench, he can do it. Because Kunkka's not even level 60, there's no threat of a ghost ship. No burst damage.
Nothing.
To say.
Oh, that's one of ours.
Lead, Ori, level 7.
A little bit ugly, isn't it?
What, the mid lane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a DD on Kunkka though, and now he's level 6, so maybe we're gonna get a good ghost ship rotation.
He's got to do something, and I think Siamese Cat's done a great job of warding up and pressuring this Kunkka
Double damage.
on his own.
Oh, that could be a good one here.
And Nightmare, ooh,
Oh no!
not gonna last long enough, and now Y, well, probably gonna die here. Ori certainly has the damage, especially with the help from Boboka. Throws an Earth Spike, and the right clicks from Ori will get the kill eventually. Had it set up for a second, it felt so good and then felt so wrong, and they won't be able to get the kill out on to this Queen of Pain. Monet taking some damage, but the refraction
fighting who?
now turning it around, and the right clicks in, the Meld Strike out onto the Night Stalker, and all of a sudden, both the Grimstroke and the Night Stalker have a sliver of health.
I think
and,
you.
yeah, Siamese Cat's just gonna come around here and eventually knock this Grimstroke out.
Okay, I'll take that, I guess. Man, things are going terribly wrong for LGD in this entire series. Not just in the game 1, but overall as well. Yeah, it's just no move is really working. Like, what happened in the mid lane on the Nightmare? He just torrented too late, or must have been.
Must have been something, because it did not line up the way they wanted it to go.
It's a good X mark, but
They've got the X, but there's the Hex, and now Inkswell, it'll pop, but not in time. Ori pops a haste rune and just walks away.
Yeah, another rotation, not
Dire's
successful.
top tower is under
Mars,
attack.
meantime, just pressuring top lane, almost up to his armlet. And then TA is free farming bot.
Dire's bottom
Yeah,
tower is in danger.
Night Stalker that's not having a good time in the first nighttime is... What is he?
Ineffective.
Sure, but what's another name?
Dire
Night
should
Stalker,
look to their top
Night
tower.
Kitten.
Cat.
Really?
Dire's top tower is
Definitely
under
not.
attack.
More of a bat, if anything.
Oh,
Why gets the nightmare, but Ori now looking after this. Bane, Meld Strike comes through. Sonic
God,
on the
three.
3. Why? He's dead first. Ghost ship out onto an Enchantress, but really, I don't think Aster care for that.
Look to their
gonna
middle
take what you can get at this point.
Yeah,
Dire have fortified
LGD
their
grabbing
structures against attack.
any shrivel of hope off that kill.
Yeah, it's still only 2k lead, but they had to evacuate the safe lane already.
X has just been hitting this tower.
The entire time.
XXS cam, always this.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I like the sound. Very fierce, right?
Dire's
Yeah,
top
well,
tower is no
I
more.
guess. I don't know if that's the sound a trident would make off of a stone tower. Does sound very fearsome.
For always agreeing with me.
Never disagree.
I always look for someone like that in my life.
You've come to the right place. I'm a yes man.
Radiant should look to their bottom tower.
That's me. Thank you. Invis picked up for nothing to say. He'll bottle that up. We'll see if they work with that Invis to move around the map and make something happen. It would go well with Y having level 6, but he's level 4, and
Who took the tome?
you'd really love to have Fiend's Grip.
Yeah, did Grimstroke take the tome, or because they're both on level 6?
No, they're not.
Add another to the tally.
There's the tome. They just purchased it.
Yeah, on the Bane, okay. He's gonna have his
Needed the
grip up.
gold.
Yeah, if you don't have money for tome at minute 10, it's usually not a good sign.
No. And just hitting the 4-digit mark on net worth. It's not going well for Y, and back under.
But now grip is online, they're definitely gonna find the smoke rotation somehow. Maybe with the Invis on the Kunkka. But who's finding who here? They have Finger.
Yeah, they will have the damager spike in, and Luna now hexed up. They've got the control. Ori on a mega kill streak.
Yeah, he didn't get the Finger stack at least, if a little bit early. But
Looking for that burst damage, making sure they can get that kill.
yeah, there's only a small victory for LGD though. Losing a Luna like that never feels good.
Doesn't really feel like
Just
he's
kill
got
it,
much
Grimstroke.
from Ame.
Gone.
Yeah, spear landing, ink swell will eventually pop onto the Mars. Stroke of fate, maybe he survives.
Not gone.
Starts to walk it away, and they do have level 6 on Y, but do you really want a Fiend's Grip without anything to follow that up? No, so just walk away, and they won't go for potentially a counterplay. 4,000 net
They caught
worth
the crop,
lead
though.
for Aster. X Torrent, this time it lands.
No!
Whoa!
Missed combo again.
The combo not looking good. Nothing to say, struggling.
Yeah.
Uncharacteristic to what we've seen him do
Radiant's bottom
for
tower is
what
in
feels like the past year, 2 years. Dominate the lane, make everything look so clean.
Right, especially the past like what 7 months or so, right?
Radiant's bottom
That's
tower
where he
is
really
under
came into
attack.
form.
All of a sudden,
The radiant glyph
no,
is now
at least right now, not putting the combos together.
4k behind at this point is,
in danger.
yeah, it's trouble for sure. You also use nighttime for that, so Night Stalker gonna be ineffective for the next 2 minutes.
Bottom tower is under attack.
And the next nighttime, Quap is gonna have a BKB already. He rushed BKB first item.
Radiant's bottom tower has
They get the tower bottom, that's something that they can go for, but looks like they're gonna lose the mid-tier
Dire's
one,
middle
so that
tower
opens up
is
the
under
jungle.
attack. Dire's middle tower is no more.
Well, I didn't expect Aster to be like this, you know.
This is kind of like how it felt last year. Aster dominated the DPC season.
Yeah.
Ambitious, Bovica.
All right.
Very ambitious.
Maybe if you have the level 25 talent.
Maybe 40 minutes from now, but not now. That's for sure.
The good one.
Some efficient farm.
Yeah, learn from this. Always pull the camps together. More efficient bounces.
Did you get excited about efficient farming?
Yeah, I mean, I always give it when they don't do it. They're just being lazy, you know. Because I hate myself for it when I'm lazy. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do it. God. Why didn't I do it? Now I have to hate myself for the next 10 minutes.
As a support person, I just, you know.
Don't you hate it when you stack for your carry and he doesn't farm it efficiently?
Yeah, but when you see it like this, I'm just like, oh, all that hard work. Stacked all those camps, there you go. And then he farms it efficiently and he gets it, bam, gold like that. Bobica gonna move forward with Ori here, looking for Faith Beyond. They've got the Earth Spike and the Finger. Almost feels like Bobica's got it down to a science where the Finger and the Earth Spike connect at the same time.
Yeah, so the damages are combined, right? Now it's just a killer duo, the two of them. Maybe I can find. Oh, they got a grip.
Fiend's Grip and the Eclipse down onto Monet. That's a kill they need.
Oh, they lose Ame though.
Blink Arena Nightmare. Ame, TP attempt, and there's the Ghost Ship Sonic Wave, and they don't get the kill onto Ame. However, feigns a second prize. That well gets killed to the neutral, so they don't even get the silver medal.
The goal was like,
Participation award for them.
That was a mad mud golem.
Yeah.
Don't touch my family. Bam. Right in the neck.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Axe and Earth Spirit give a little bit of a boxing one too.
That was a haymaker for sure.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a blink soon.
Blessings upon a loyal
We've seen
warrior.
it. The double blink. And then you've got Ori who can blink as well.
Dire should look to their
Yes.
top
Like,
tower.
you just so much mobility that's gonna find them to be in an advantageous in almost every fight if played perfect. Or not perfectly, if played right. Like, it doesn't even need to be perfect. When you've got that much blink, the instant hex, the blink arena, blink sonic wave.
At least this time we don't have a draw ranger that's really dependent on positioning. Oh, thank you.
You away the swell.
BKB first on Quap is a very rare sight. But this game makes a lot of sense. Against the Grimstroke, against the Silence, against the X-Mark. There's so many spells that are annoying to you.
And then going into the shard, which I love on Queen.
This is so good.
Go right up onto that Bane, blink on top of him. Boom. All right, Fiend's Grip canceled.
It's been-
Blink Arena, good blink
Oh.
from Faith Beyond though. First item blink, so you know, yeah, he's got the blink. He can work with that nighttime, get the silence out, but not really outputting a lot of damage.
And not tanking.
No. He's look at the jump off in net worth from Mars to the Night Stalker. It is a lot.
Like
He
TA is
really
gonna
taking a
3-hit him
backseat.
with that Deso.
Yep.
You jump into the backline, bong bong bong, and you're gone. There have to be a lot of follow-up. Yes,
I just
sir.
no, I'm just thinking about Monet and TA. If you just switch the in-game
Radiant should
sound.
look to their
Bong,
middle
bong,
tower.
bong. Bong, bong, bong. I'll take it.
Yeah, it's good. I still think they should hire me as a
Radiant's middle
sound
tower is under
effect.
attack.
Yeah,
guy.
I mean, we're starting to get new creeps. We're starting to get new towers. I want new right-click effect noises.
Or anything really, you can hire me. You heard my Goku scream.
Yeah.
Radiant
Intense.
have fortified their structures
Smoldering
against
intensity.
attack.
I can do it all.
Radiant should look to their middle
Thank
tower.
you.
AC for nothing to say next. BKB picked up here for Ame. Not a lot of kills in 17 minutes. Game is teetering on the edge of going heavily into the favor of Aster, that's for sure. And LGD just trying to hang on to the moment. I know they're down only 3,000, but it does feel like Aster have good control of the map and a good control of their positioning in the game where come one good fight.
Yeah, but they got a good window now with that double BKB. Luna is very, very big. And they definitely got to make sure to play around her. Maybe take a big team fight, kill a guy or two, straight into the Roach Pit, and get the Luna snowball going. But Aster have different plans. Again, the killer duo. They can't burst the Kunkka though from full to zero, no way. Whoa, that was fast.
That was a really quick BKB, and well, you may have come for me, Bobica, but no, now you got nothing to say because you've been killed by nothing to say.
I do have to say though, that is on Ori. Like, you gotta let the lion go in first. Like, don't even give the opponent a chance, right?
Sin hacks.
Yeah.
Take him out.
No need to do that. Ori a little bit overexcited.
Is under attack.
Or maybe he's like Boboka.
Structures are fortified.
I know what you did last summer. Oh, no.
Good first movie,
Top tower
bad
is in
sequels.
danger.
As it is so often with movies, isn't it?
Did I still know what you did last summer?
Did you watch the new Matrix? So I hold that thought.
Nightmare onto Ori. That's going to be transferred over on the Enchantress. They got Arena with the double feeds grip with a soul bind, and now they're looking to get the kill, but the figure comes out onto the main. They get the kill on XSS. They'll end up trading Y. Hex out on a Faith Beyond. He gets over the cliff and through the woods. Venom's Embrace comes back from Siamese Cat over onto the Grim Stroke, of course.
Double grip looked way more exciting than it actually turned out to be.
Yeah, it was like there.
It was there
and
for
then
4
it didn't
seconds
matter.
though.
And it still didn't feel like that.
Yeah, crazy. Like, where was all the damage? There's no damage. Did you watch the new Matrix movie?
I have not seen it yet.
Okay. My lips are sealed.
Although I'm nervous because we were talking bad sequels. And have you seen the new Me?
Wages of fear.
Got no 2K lead though.
I'm not gonna spoil you what happens, but it's not that good.
1K lead. Aster lead declining as Ame continues to
He's farming fast.
farm up.
Farming very fast, and Monet is surprisingly farming very slowly, to be honest. As a TA, like, you want to be way higher than that. Probably around Armor's net worth, to be honest. Struggling just a little bit.
Are scanning for enemies.
7-0-0 for Ori. The James Bond going for him. Well, backwards James Bond going.
Yeah, that's definitely James Bond.
His name is Ori. Ori. Doesn't really work when you got
It does not.
It's not Bond, James Bond. That's. But maybe after this game, good performance. He'll take a martini, shaken, not stab.
For radiant forces.
That was my bad impression of any accent. But here we go.
That was pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah, it's off. So, Monet, Ori, sitting here together. Double damage ready to go for Monet, and he's about to have this BKB, so certainly a jumping off point for Aster where they can make something happen. But LGD, they feel the advantage, and they go to a 5-man smoke. Looks like Aster setting up for the same.
That, he has the BKB now because it disassembled the Dragonlance, so that DD BKB is like their big timing. Ooh. So dangerous.
Monet though,
Oh.
BKB, but they start to retreat far enough away. They've got the Hex. Here's the Eclipse with the BKB being popped by Ane. They go after Boboka. They get a kill on the line. Another damage. It's a big one, but is it enough to get the kill on Siamese Cat as well? Monet though, buyback on the Enchantress. They look over at XXS. Oh, he's being corralled right now. He'll throw down the Arena. They've got the Silence of the Spirit out on Ori, or on to Nothing to Say. And Nothing to Say trying to turn this. Enchantress, Nightmare at XXS, pretty tanky at the moment, but the Touring comes out for Nothing to Say. They get the kill on XXS. They look over at Nothing to Say to finish him off. Ori now, well, kills the Kunkka and probably stops the chase of LGD to continue to potentially get that Queen of Pain. Impetus damage, not too much.
Good
There's the
night.
Nightmare, but now blink forward from Ori. Not a lot of mana to work with, though. I thought maybe you'd go for it.
Healed.
Nah, no chance without that mana. But yeah, the team fight, they lost an even amount of resources, I would say. It's a very, very even fight. Like, I thought the Luna was gonna die way faster with a DD on the TA. He actually survived surprisingly long.
Well placed as well.
Yeah, and then his BKB just wore off too early because he had to use it at a small camp, had to run all the way to the Ancients for like 4 or 5 seconds. He got blown up instantly after that. Like, he lived for like half a second and all gone.
He's dead.
But now, no ults. So that's potentially free Roche, unless LGD is like, maybe we want to contest it. Doesn't look like it though.
They're going to know they're coming over anyway with that ward on the high ground, so
Yeah.
they feel pretty safe.
So that's a free Roche for Monet, who is probably just going to build into more damage now. What they really lacked last fight. Like, they have a lot of good stuff, like a lot of stuns, a lot of sustained damage, but a little bit more burst would be nice.
He just into a 5-man smoke immediately.
Yeah. Without Monet though, probably.
Blink Silence, he's got the X on him already, so fine.
Yep.
Going towards bot, they're going to find Bane if they catch up to him, and they do have that flank. Now the arena and the spear. Lucid Beam comes out, and her Spike Finger, again, connecting at the same moment, getting that kill onto Y.
There's something satisfying about just like stacking up the damage, right? It just disappears.
I want to say that Immortal feels pretty satisfying.
Yeah, the sound also.
And just the zigzag, like that hit, it hits different. Sammy's cat in a lot of trouble.
He was hit different too.
Yeah, hit quick. Killed quick. They know where the Kunkka is.
Nothing to say.
Right on him. Nothing to say. Silence up. It's a full team TP. Sonic Wave, BKB. Nothing to say. Oh, the last hit from Oné. They've got the Soulbind though with a double feed scrape. Do they have the damage to turn this around? They rip through the first life on the TA. They get the kill on Ori. They'll end his 9 times kill spree. And they'll go after Monet, who's got the BKB, and turning it around on Amit. But Fabian coming over. BKB. It's long enough. And they'll TP out this TA. But man, LGD, despite the fact that they lost nothing to say in the beginning of that engagement, double Fiend's Grip feeling a lot more impactful this time around.
I mean, we spoke about how bad it feels to be gripped, like your carries BKB gripped, and well, times 2 that, and
where is my team?
Well, suddenly it's only 3 from your team that can actually do anything.
And they're all getting pinged.
Yeah.
That's a good fight without the Kunkka.
But they're again.
Bobica again. Hex, Earth Spike, Spear, and a Guide Rebuke. It's the 4 ingredients needed for a kill onto the Bane.
I like that they're still playing aggressively.
Yeah, they haven't stopped, despite the fact that they've, they really haven't pulled away. And we did say that the game was teetering on the edge, and LGD have kind of recovered on that. But Aster have not changed the playstyle.
Yeah,
it's going.
Which is because the late game is going to be very tough against Night Stalker, Kunkka, and Luna, and as we said, like double grip potentially.
Potentially, it feels like it's almost a given, right?
Yeah, it's a very deadly combo. Especially against like 2 backline cutters like TA and Quap. Like you want to go in together, but you really don't.
Yeah, if you catch the Quap blinking in, you're not really scared of the silence anymore with the shard.
Yeah.
The only one, I guess then you can have XXS or Bobica focus on getting the Bane, but even then that's pulling 4 heroes into a fight.
Into a bad position potentially too. A Quap should be somewhat safe once you get like the Lincolns in the 25
There's the blink in.
Oh, you gotta...
BKB this time, he's got the ghost ship, but still is the blink out.
Okay.
That's the time he got the combo though. Scotty finished here on the Luna. Ame high up on that net worth.
Not popping BKB there is so scary. If he gets gripped, he's gone.
You're popping the BKB.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That's always what it feels like, right? Like as soon as you start shining.
The Radiant scan, eager to know.
I think it was a pretty good Banal sound.
Dire are
think a vacuum cleaner.
enemies.
It's just the Hoover. Ult blink, Faith Beyond in onto the Mars. The arena immediately down. They'll avoid the spear onto Ame, but it goes right through onto nothing to save. He didn't pop his BKB in time. They have the damage to get the kill on the Siamese Cat. They'll look over, and now the Soulbind's going to leech up onto Ori for a split second. They've got the Sonic Wave onto 3 of these heroes, and now they'll look with the fingers as well as the Earth Spike. Ame in a little bit too far. They'll take out the Luna. They've got the on Monet, and they don't really care on the side of Aster. Eventually, they'll blink right on top of Y. Ori with the double kill. And it's a 2-for-1. Not what LGD were really expecting. That fight kind of got sloppy for them, and nothing to say, gets hit by the spear, eventually pops the BKB, and then there really wasn't much else.
Yeah, like it would have been the best if neither of them or both of them together popped the BKB, but the way it turned out is that one of them is stunned, the other committed the BKB, and then post BKB and Luna just gets blown up by the line. And it's TA together. Like even the Sonic Wave again on 3 or even 4 heroes.
Ori's positioning on those ults has been pretty on point.
Yeah. And nothing to say going for that new carry Kunkka style kind of build.
Ooh, let's take a look at this
Satanic.
again.
Oh, it's a replay. Nice, yeah.
Faith Beyond committed, then didn't commit, then went back, and you can see he's kind of unsure where to go.
It looks really weird too because they're focusing on Mars with a bulwark. They're dealing 0 damage to him.
Yeah, and then there's the Sonic Wave that lands on a 3.
And goodbye, Luna.
Our Spike Finger at the same time. And then, yeah, why is got the Fiend script? They don't really care though.
It lasts so long too. It's like, what an ability. It looks so funny. Hands up.
Titan Sliver. Drop there for Monet.
Who's getting it?
Is he just gonna hold both? Elven Tunic and
Hold all of them.
no, why not? Make the game really difficult for supports. Just let people hold as many neutrals as they want to get.
Under attack.
Right, Ench is solo pushing down the top tower.
Radiant's
Okay.
bottom tower is under attack.
Hey, well, there's a
Dire's
centaur
top
creep
tower
there.
Yeah, that's true. That is considered the hero actually.
Radiant's
Stronger than the
structures
Ench.
are fortified. Dire's middle tower
Mindbreaker.
is under attack.
Good one to have.
Radiant's bottom tower
It is, especially as a quad. But you already had an inbuilt silence. So.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Now my question is, how does Arma actually feel? Because after the last, we just got blown up 100 to 0 in a
Dire's
second. He
middle
can't feel the
tower
combo,
is
right?
under attack.
They're smoking up
His
again.
positioning
Tower
again.
is under attack.
It's a 5-man
Wards on
smoke.
the high ground, XXS. He's ready for this one with the help of Bobica. They'll get the
Oh, they
spear.
can't lose him. They
And
can't
the
lose him.
X. They've got the stun, and there's the double Fiend script once again. And let's see what Ame can do with this. The damage is starting to come out. They can kill the Bobica as well as XXS. They'll take that Simon's Cat and Ori. They kill
easy.
Ooh, a full team white. LGD. Aster thought they had the high ground, and well, they were mistaken. They will get burned by that lava, and LGD will take that fight clean.
The double grip is ridiculous. Like they're both just standing there for a whole 6 seconds. Under the BKB, like,
The Hoover gets turned on, and they are caps. They literally die.
they cannot do a single thing. The positioning also from Y, he was so far away from anybody. And even if he was close, they used all stuns on the Luna already.
When you break the bases of Luna, it goes fast.
Yeah,
Radiant's
gone as well.
barracks
Well,
is
soon.
Let's watch it again. It was a little quick.
Look at the double Fiend script. That's really the most.
middle tower is under attack.
Soulbind,
Yeah,
connected.
right there.
Your BKB is nothing.
Both of them just locked into place forever.
And then the Eclipse rains down the moon.
And that's 2 Rexes gone.
Yep.
Radiant's
And a massive lead now for
bottom barracks
LGD.
has fallen.
All of a sudden.
Aster thought they had it. LGD took it away and said, no. Can't have it.
Ooh,
The Moon of Mane had other plans. Eclipse damage, doing a lot. Double Fiend's Grip. Y, Bane.
At this
shocked.
point, you can't really call it a spoiler anymore because it's old. Was there like an eclipse in the anime? Did you watch the anime?
I did watch the first season.
Was there an
Second
eclipse?
season is coming soon, though.
Yeah, but was there an eclipse though?
I don't remember. I have to rewatch.
Why did you even watch it before?
I watched it like a year ago, dude. I am not good with brain stuff.
Oh yeah, I know.
The only thing that sticks in my head is all the knowledge of the Chinese region. Anything else, like I literally
20
I got
nuggets.
nothing. Did not have all 20.
Yet. Actually. I know you all too well, my friend.
Unbelievable!
Yeah, you're gonna die.
There was a one hit.
Say.
There was a one hit.
Clear as
Out of the
clean
silver
water.
edge. Cling! They're gone.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Right through that one.
I don't know what to do now, actually, as Aster. Like, these fights are just impossible. The Bane double grip combo. Who popped the BKB here?
My sprites are with
Oh,
us.
going. Nightmare. And the arena
Caught the Bane.
down. They caught the Bane. That's exactly what they wanted. But he scripts anyway. He actually doesn't care. They've got the control onto the Mars. The soul line's out. He lands onto the Enchantress as well as the TA. They're going to the back lines looking for Bobica. The damage coming in on Simon's Cat as well as Monet is enough to finish them both off. Bobica drops 2, 3 heroes dead. Eventually the Bane does die, but he takes the Mars out of the equation and they get the kills on LGD and back onto the high ground they go. They'll call GG. LGD will even the series up at 1.
One fight is all it takes in Game of Dota. You line up scales better into the late game, you win one decisive fight,
Victory!
2 sides are down, what do? Like, honestly, this fight was just impossible.
Yeah.
They had no chance anymore after they lost those 2 Rexes. Yeah, I mean, Y and SyncQ, they're pretty good players.